welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. Spirit have told me today to bring beautiful, positive messages for your week ahead. So let's get into these readings. You can choose from one of three groups today. We've got the bee as group 1, the frog as group 2, and the tiger as group 3. So please take a moment, see which one resonates with you most today, and I'll be back with your reading. Back group 1. If you've selected the bee, then this is your reading. Now the card that you've got is the power card, and this indicates that you need to draw your power back to you. So stating your intentions to Spirit that you want to draw back your power back to you now. So, and usually I repeat that 3 times if that's something I'm doing, but what it's indicating is that you have an abundance of power around you. Now, whether you give that power away, and I'm feeling by your cards that you can give that power away by being too busy or doing too much for everybody else. And that gives part of yourself away, part of your personal power and strength and vitality away. So here we're indicating that you do have a great resource of power, skill also I'm feeling from you group 1. It's just you have this, people want what you have, and it's almost like people try to take what you have, take your energy, take your power. They may not be doing it intentionally. It may just be that just by wanting to be around you or wanting what you have, they are trying to drain it from you. So, and it may not even be with that negative intention, like, oh, I'm going to drain that person or I'm going to take what they've got. It's like that wanting. They want it so bad that they're drawing it out of you. So, and whether that is a physical thing by you doing everything for everybody and not enough for yourself, you're allowing your power to be handed out to everybody and your energy levels to be drained thin. Now, let me get into your reading and your energy here, group 1. Now I see in the middle of the spread here we've got balance at all. So this is a card that's indicating to me that you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot of balls in your court. So there's a lot of things that you're throwing up and trying to balance, like you're juggling. You're juggling all of these different things. Now you could be juggling people. You could be juggling home life, work life, some kind of balance. It's trying to get all these things going and making sure you're giving enough energy to every part of it. Now I am straight away drawn down to this bubble here too as well. There's something going on with this bubble. Now bubble usually indicate protection, needing to protect your energy. But I am feeling here from this, it's like taking some of these things and sitting it down. So here I'm seeing this energy of the balls, how I was talking about the balls being juggled and you're juggling all these different things. And then I see this person just sitting and resting. This person here is just doing nothing. She's bored. She's doing nothing, but she's taken one of these balls and just sat it down on the ground and resting. So I'm feeling that's what you need to do. You're needing to rest. You've got a lot of really active cards here, group 1. You've got the play hard card as well, and it's about the ball as well. So you go hard with your energy. You go hard with achievement, wanting to achieve, wanting to live each moment to the fullest. So it's like you're wanting to make the most out of the life that you have. So you've got all these balls going and all these different things that you're wanting to achieve, things that you want to stay busy, you want to feel like you're achieving something or feel like you're making the most of every opportunity that comes your way. But it's saying that you do need to make sure you are resting as well. So put the balls down sometimes and rest is what it's saying, is what I'm getting from that. Now the card actually says keep it to your self-discretion. This could be something to do with your energy as well, where I said pulling in your personal power because it's being drained. Bubbles, when I see bubbles, are normally putting that bubble of protection around you, but I'm also feeling it's like keeping it to yourself. You need to keep some of your personal power to yourself because I'm feeling like you're getting drained. Whether you're getting drained by a certain person around you, they're very good at taking energy without even knowing it. I don't think they know that they do that. They probably don't even know about energy work, that's a thing, but they're very good at taking your energy or taking your time. So here I'm feeling with this energy here with the bubble, it's about keeping yourself, your energy and your power protected. But I'm also feeling it's about sometimes just taking a backward step and just leaving some things and not doing them. So, and I'm getting that also because of the tarot that's pulled out for you, which I will read as well once we get through these other ones. Now we've got this well-planned card up here. This is about strategy. It's about thinking, being methodical, preparing. It's like you're so organized. You've got all, and that's the thing. When you do have a lot going on, you really have to be an organized person. To-do lists and schedules, and it's making sure that you're getting through the workload, because what I'm seeing is this person here that's trying to balance all of these parts of their lives, or balance all these duties, balance all these jobs, or all these things that have to be done, but having to be very well organized or well planned. Now that might mean that you're not organized and you need to get organized. You need to be a better planner. You need to get into that Virgo energy, that methodical energy of just making sure everything's done right, enough time for everything. And then we've got this take a chance energy on the other side. So this take a chance is about, okay, so this is what this card is showing me, is that as a person that is so used to scheduling and so used to to-do lists, sometimes you just forget to wing it. So this card here of taking a chance is just about putting it in the hands of the universe and just winging it. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a go without any planning at all. I'm just going to be spontaneous. So you've got on one hand of this card up here. So we've got this card in the middle. This is you balancing, trying to balance. Now maybe you're balancing your duties, your job, your people, your whatever it is around you. It's different for everybody, but you're trying to balance and be organized versus being spontaneous. So it's getting a really good balance also of those two things, because the balance card is sitting in between a strategic, methodical person and a go with the flow kind of spontaneous person. So you've got to kind of balance those two energies of being both, or maybe somebody around you is one way and you're the other way, and you're trying to bring that into harmony, trying to get a better flow going on with this area. So then as we move down, we've got this playing hard card. Whatever you do well, and it's like that attitude of, you know, going in and giving it everything you've got, making the most out of every moment. So this is what I first tapped into the energy, but it's also coming from this play hard card. Now this could be indicating that if you're, you know, trying to do something, it's saying that it's going to be hard or difficult, or you're going to have to step it up another level to get through it, or to achieve something, or to master some kind of skill. It's saying that you need to step up a level and play hard. If you're going to do this, then you need to do it well, or you need to step up and put in a big effort here, because it may be difficult, but it's not out of your capabilities. You've just got to make sure you're putting in the effort here, the energy that's needed here. Now we've got this hope card. It's the Star of Hope card, so it's saying putting your faith in the universe too. Again, that's a little bit flowy over here with the faith to the universe, taking a chance. I'm feeling a bit of luck coming in here. These two cards are making me think luck, so it's thinking luck coming in from the universe. So whether you're going to have a lucky moment or a windfall or some kind of luck, we are talking positive readings today, but I am getting definitely about the universe. So it's about this is gambling too, by the way, and I'm not condoning gambling, but I'm just saying that's what's kind of maybe giving me that lucky energy. It's like and please know this is entertainment purposes only. You make your own choices, and you do that with discernment and do that with correct intention. So I'm not condoning gambling. I'm just feeling there's a bit of lucky energy around you. So it's like the universe, it's the Star of Hope. The universe is behind you. Now it could be to do with something that you're doing or planning or trying to achieve. It's like the universe is saying go for it, take a chance. We're here to guide you, here to help you, we've got your back, and that's what the Star card is all about. It's about a positive outcome, positive energy, and the universe having your back as well. It's also about hope and having hope for the future as well. That's really important there as well. Discretion, keep it to yourself. Now if it is some kind of goal or ambition or motivation that you have, sometimes it's better to keep it to yourself until you do achieve, because like I said, where there's somebody around you that could be unknowingly drawing energy from you, they could also be throwing off a bit of a negative shade energy about your achievement. So and if you put it out there what you want to achieve, it's like this person may be thrown back, oh, you know, I hope they don't do this, or, you know, you don't know. What the cards are saying is keep your goals, your dreams, your motivations, your ambitions to yourself for now. It's saying that the universe has your back here. There's lucky, positive energy around you, but you have to be very wary of the people around you, because unknowingly they're, I don't even know if it's jealousy or their admiration or their some kind of energy around this person. It could even be just like a really negative person, somebody that's just a negative kind of energy person, like they just think the worst of everything, and they think, oh, you'll never achieve that, or you'll never be able to do that. And it's like that vibe throwing your way is not going to help you. It's not going to stop you, but it's not going to be helpful to you either. So that's why the cards are saying you keep these things to yourself, because the universe has your back, and that is the most important thing, and everything else doesn't matter. Here we've got here, and it could be somebody that you trust too, or you admire, or it could be somebody that you think you can tell your secrets to, but maybe just for these, whatever these goals are, or these hopes are, or something you're trying to achieve, keep that to yourself. Now we've got the 10 of Swords in the upright position, so that's a bit of a scary card when it comes out. But I do feel like it's putting things to bed. So it's like when you feel like you've got all of this stuff going on, maybe you're needing to put some of these things down and end some certain things. So there's certain things that you're doing that you've been doing for a long time. Maybe you've outgrown these things and you're taking on new things, but you're forgetting to let go of the old things. Now it could also be that you need to let go of old things. So you need to clean your clutter or clean your cupboards, and letting go of old things. So endings to could just be endings to eras, or an era, or like clothing you don't wear anymore. It could be that simple, just simple and basic stuff here. Endings and the 10 of Swords sometimes can be quite intense energy. It can be intense energy of being battle weary, or just the battle is coming to an end. So it could be quite intense the way it comes to an end, or it could be that you decide that you're putting this to an end and you're not going to put up with this anymore, or you're not going to overload yourself anymore as well. Now I know it's not the swords, the 10 of Swords, it's the 10 the 10 of Wands. This is the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords speaks of thoughts, so it could be a mental thing as well. It could be your mind, or your negativity in your own mind, so that mental chatter, and you're putting to an end to that could be coming to an end. But the 10 of Swords generally means the end of a battle. It generally means the end of a situation, the end of an era, the end of a chapter. Now we've got the Hierophant. He is in the reverse position, and he is about bucking the system, doing things differently. Very Aquarian energy here with the Hierophant in the reverse position. In the upright position, it's all about authority. It's about values, morals, ethics, traditions. But in the reverse position, it's about bucking the system, the way things have always been done. It's about rebellion, revolution, doing things differently, doing things uniquely, allowing yourself to be uniquely you. That's a very Aquarian trait, and this is what the energy of the Hierophant in the reverse is. It is saying that it's about maybe even seeking your power, because we've got this power card from you. So not being indoctrinated, and not being so like you have to get power from another person, or there's a block between yourself and God, or there's a hurdle between you and source, and you have to go through traditional means to get in touch with that power. So maybe it's saying in the reverse position is saying that you have the power within you. So this could be a thing here for some people as well. We then have the High Priestess. She is in the upright position. Now the High Priestess is all about intuition. She's all about tapping into her own personal power, and her own personal power being her strength of intuition. Male or female, it doesn't matter. When I'm just saying she, because we're talking High Priestess, but it can be male here as well. It's not gender specific. We're talking tapping into your own personal power here. Now you can see here also, which I find very interesting, in this image she's holding something very close to, it's a pomegranate, but she's holding it very close to her chest in this picture. So you can see here, and as you see this one here saying keep it to yourself. So these two cards do align, and they're saying that you need to keep some things close to your chest. Now this can also be your intuition at this stage as well. So maybe it's about maybe you're getting intuitive insights, and maybe you're needing to keep them to yourself for now. Maybe they won't be well received by certain people that are a little negative and don't maybe believe in that stuff. Where I was picking up all this energy earlier, it could be about your intuition. Maybe they are not connected to the universe like you are. They're not connected to that beautiful source energy, and they think you're talking crazy talk. So I'm thinking that's what it could be for some of you. It's about your intuition is growing. You're really getting in touch with your personal power there, but not everybody is on board with that or understand that. And sometimes when people don't understand it, they can be fearful and very scared of it because they don't understand it and they're scared of it. So maybe keep it to yourself for a little while. And you can still grow your intuition, you can still tap into your personal power, but keep in mind that not everybody is growing at the same rate you are, and it may frighten some people. Now we've got here the World card in the reverse position, so I'm going to pop this one here on top of the Ten of Swords. It is the World card in the reverse position. Now again, the World card is coming to an end, ending cycles, just like the Ten of Swords is. It's about ending a cycle or a chapter. With the World card, it's a major arcana, so it's a big deal in your life. It's something really prominent and really important. But it could be, because it's in reverse, it could be that you will not complete it. You will walk away from it. You will end it yourself. So it's about bringing things to an end yourself, not the universe doing it for you. It could be that you're walking away and not completing things because you're moving on to the next thing. So it's about closing your own doors in order for these new doors to open for you. So I hope you got something out of that group 1, and I will be back again next week. Back group 2, if you've selected the frog, then this is your reading. Now frogs are all about leaping forward, making great strides, taking action, leaping ahead. Movement card on the table for you is what you've selected as your card today, group 2. Now this can indicate travel, it can indicate air travel, it can indicate moving and being active with your body on a physical level. It can also indicate moving home here as well, something about moving around your home environment as well. Moving can be moving furniture too. It doesn't have to be moving house, but it can be moving within your home situation, because while this is a hot air balloon, it's also a passenger vehicle that's got people on it. So whether they're living on here or sleeping on here, this indicates it could be something to do with your home. It could indicate something to do with travel, or something to do with holidays as well, or just generally being active with your body. Now let's get into your reading, get into the energy here for you, group 2. We've got health first. Now health first is your first card. If this is about movement, it's all about being more active with your physical body, considering it's right next to a health card. Now I usually lay these cards, I don't pre-read them, I just jump in and dive in and read with you. So here I didn't even realize we had a health first card sitting next when I said about moving your body. So it's really important for you to move your body here. Now I've got an also feeling bored, seek adventure, and then the hot air balloon is adventure. It's about travel, adventure, and these two cards here. So you're very bored with your current situation. You may be bored with your home, things the way they've set up. You may be bored with not doing anything or seeking change. You're seeking fun, adventure. You're looking for a holiday. You're looking for adventure. So I see these two aligned, and it's saying, I'm guessing here, let me just check in, it's something that you need to plan down the bottom, I've got to say. If it is a holiday or an adventure that you're looking for, you have to plan it. It's not just going to happen. It's not on the card. It's on the cards, but it's not just on the cards that it's just going to be handed over to you. You have to plan. You also have to free yourself from your limitations, from your burdens. Now, it could be that you are weighed down by your current situations, whether that's financial situations or duties and responsibilities that you have that prevent you from moving or taking action or seeking adventure and holidays. But it's saying you need to free up some time for yourself to be able to live that part of yourself, that adventurous part, or at least just not be bored with your current circumstances. You need a bit more fun. You need something different than what you have got going on around you. Now I see here also the relief card is saying help, well needed help is coming for you. Now whether that's help to do with free yourself from your burdens or your situations, you may need to seek help to free yourself from those situations. You may need to it's like relief. You need relief. Now, that could also be respite as well. Being the adventure, and you're needing something different. You're needing, adventure and travel. There's a boredom card sitting right next to it. For some of you, it could just be respite. You're needing to get away from what you are currently in or around all the time, and you're just looking for adventure. You're looking for something different. Maybe you are very bored with your life the way it is at the moment, and you just are craving a holiday. I know I am. I'm not bored. I've got plenty to do, but I would love a holiday. But I'm restricted by all of my duties and responsibilities. So maybe I'm feeling energy around you that relief is coming. So maybe that energy here that's holding you back, those restrictions on yourself, there's relief coming for you in order for you to be able to finally take that holiday, plan that holiday. So this would be a reading too that I'd be happy to have for myself. Now here we've also got abundance. Abundance is beautiful. We've got this abundance card sitting. You have lots of cards too, group 2. Lots of cards fell out for you. Abundance is on the table for you, indicating that you need to be understand that abundance comes in many forms. It's not just money. It's not just things. Abundance is abundance of love. It's abundance of energy. Abundance comes in many forms. So here I'm seeing abundance coming in for you. So abundance of energy, abundance of luck, abundance of wealth, abundance of just being grateful. So gratitude, an abundance of gratitude coming up for you. And what I'm also feeling around this is if you plan for something, universe will provide for you. So if you start putting in the plans in motion to take that holiday, then universe is going to provide. So that's what I'm feeling definitely for you. It's like the abundance will be there. What you need will be there. It'll come for you. And that's what I'm seeing on the table for you. Running on the empty, I'm feeling sitting next to free yourself is really making me feel you're just either lethargic or you've got no energy left. It's almost like you can't keep doing what you're doing. It's like, and you may love doing what you're doing, but you feel drained by it, or you feel like you're just needing to, I'm feeling you need respite. You need to take a break. I've also got the celebrations. Maybe you need a drink. Maybe you need to just kick back and relax. That's what I'm getting out of that. It's like whatever it is that calms you or allows you to unwind and relax. That is what I'm getting around you, group 2, that you're needing. So you're needing adventure. You're needing something different. You're needing to find ways to unwind, find ways to have a bit more fun. This is a very fun card too. Celebration is celebrating success, but it's also a fun card. Celebration is about going out and spending time with friends and family. It's about celebrating life. It's celebrating milestones, or just being able to just celebrate nothing and just have fun and enjoy yourself, unwind and let go. That's what this card here is. Sitting next to this running on empty, freeing yourself from your burdens, finding relief. This one here, she's reached her max here. You can see in this image, she's like stressed. She's got so much going on around her. She needs some help. She needs someone to step in and take over some of the duties. She needs to be able to just step away from that and become this person here. So you can see this person needs to become this person. Even if it's only for a moment, I'm just feeling that you're really needing to unwind, relax, or take a holiday and have some fun and adventure here as well. So I think I got through all of those cards, but also I'm feeling here, if you're looking for that, you need to plan it. It's not just going to be handed to you. You have to plan it. You have to put steps in motion, and then the universe will provide for you. It will just be there when you need it. Now the cards here, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse position, so not sitting in her power. But when I first pulled this card here, it flipped out on the table in reverse, so saying that the Queen of Cups is not sitting in her power, but then it fell off the table and fell on into the upright position. So it's about taking that leap, being like the frog, and taking that leap, that action and momentum, movement, doing what you have to do, planning to sit in your full power. So the Queen became upright. She became sitting in her power. So whatever, if she's feeling drained here, she's feeling like she's got to, because generally the Queen of Cups, she's very giving, she's very compassionate, she's very nurturing, all about the heart energy, all about emotions and relationships and people, but can be quite draining on you if that's you, if you're the Queen of Cups. And that can be, you can be empathic, you can take on a lot of people's energy, but I'm feeling like when it becomes in the reverse position and it's in its negative state, it's because you've taken more than what you should have. You've taken on more of other people's energies, negative energies, taken on more of people's problems. You've been too compassionate to everybody. You've really drained yourself here as well. And I'm pretty sure I read the drain card there somewhere. Maybe not. Relief. It could be the relief card that I'm feeling around to that. So here it's saying, and then she fell off the table. She leaped off the table like the frog leaps off the table and became upright. So you have to take the leap to go back into your upright position, back into your compassionate self, back into your empathic self, your full strength and abilities, your intuition, all of those strengths that you have as the Queen of Cups. You need to stand back in those strengths, and to do that you need to take a leap. And I feel it starts with planning a holiday, planning a break, or planning some kind of ways to bring more relief, fun, adventure or joy to your life. So this is they're on the table. The cards want you to do these things. It wants you to be sitting in your power as the Queen of Cups. Now and it's not gender specific, it's male or female, but we are talking about the Queen of Cups energy here. Now we've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse position as well. So let me talk about the Knight of Wands. Now the Wands is quite fast energy. It's the fastest energy. It's the action energy. And it's sitting in the reverse position, which is indicated that you're maybe not taking the steps that you need to take in order to achieve something, to order to set plans in motion. Maybe there's not enough action here. So it is saying you do have to put action in. That's what the frog is indicating, that you need to take a leap of action. And here we have it is a knight too. So knights are definitely the ones that take the action. They follow the orders of the king, and they're the ones that action it. So they are very action orientated, the knights, and the Knight of Wands is the most action orientated. So it's in the reverse position, indicating you have to make an effort here. You know what you have to do. You know what you want. You know what you want to achieve, whether it's a holiday or a moving of house. You have to step it up, and you have to take that energy to the next level, and you have to plan and make things happen yourself. Four of Wands in the reverse position as well. We've got another reversal card here. Now the Four of Wands is about building a firm foundation. It's about getting, now this can be also celebrating with friends and family as well, because we've got that celebration card on the table as well. So it's about getting support network around you. And really good, strong foundations. And that can come in from friends and family. It's about having that support around you, that support network around you. If you've got that really good firm base, whether that's to what you're doing or to the people that surround you. I feel very strongly that it's people around you though, because we're talking Queen of Cups, and she's all about relationships and people. So I'm feeling like it's getting that stability of character around you and strength of character around you, not just yours, but people coming from other people. So if you're and sometimes if you're around negative people, that can make you negative. It's like you could be doing everything right, doing all the steps right for manifesting or dreaming or wanting this holiday, or you could be really working hard with your energy and putting it all out there to the universe. But if you're surrounded by negative people, then that's bringing your vibration down. So here it's saying here that you've got to get a really strong, firm foundation around you, a good support support network of positive, like-minded people to be able to help you here. But it can also be that unrelated to other people. It's a Wands card. It's a fire card. It's about action. Again, in the reverse position, indicating you're not taking the action you need to take. You need to step it up and take the action here. But getting that good firm foundation is really important here. Now we've got the Magician. The Magician is also in the reverse position, and that is further highlighting what I just said. So when it comes to manifestation, so I didn't pre-read that card. It was just telling me to talk about manifesting and you being a good strong manifestor, doing everything right, but things just not getting over the finish line, not coming into fruition. There's a little more you've got to do here. You've got to take action. It's not just about wishing and just wondering why it's not coming. There's a little bit more to it. One of the things is energy and the people around you. The other thing is action and taking action. So it's about actually taking steps to make it happen, and then the universe will follow through from that. You've got the abundance card. Universe is going to bring you what you need, but it wants you to plan. It wants you to take action. We've got so many action cards on the table, but we've got an issue going on with your manifesting abilities, and I feel that's because you're not carrying it over the finish line yourself. You do need to you need to trust that you're connected, you're putting out the right intentions, you're doing your great manifesting work. You know the universe is going to respond to you with the abundance that you need, but you do need to have that faith that it will do that in order for you to step out, take action, book the holiday, do whatever it is for you. Look into moving things around your house or making a move in some way, because it's movement. So you could be moving jobs as well. But you need to take action. There's definitely a level here of you having to step up and take action. You're holding back because we've got all these Wands energy on the table in the reverse position, indicating you're holding your energy back. You're not in your full power and strength of the Queen, but also of the Magician. Magician's in the reverse energy. Now this can indicate manipulating power, but I do feel it's about not quite manifesting to completion, and that is involving planning, trusting the universe that you are doing this right, it's going to provide for you, and also taking action and take the steps you need. Hope that makes sense to you, group 2. I will see you again next week. Welcome back, group 3. You've selected the Tiger, and your message today is about your perspective, changing your perspective, seeing it from a bigger, broader scale, like a bigger picture kind of way. So stepping outside of the little box that you're in and looking at the situation from a bigger perspective, looking at it from everybody's angle or everybody's side of the situation. Now we do have the Tiger. Tiger's all about they're patient stalkers, so they're quiet and patient to achieve what they want. So it's about maybe having a little bit more patience in and changing your perspective around the way you view things, or around when it comes to striking or taking your prey, so and being your goal or your action, so your ending, whatever it is that you're trying to resolve or take on as part of your mission or your goal. It's about taking patience while you do that. It's indicating that you've got a great deal of strength here. You've got two very powerful animals on the table. Now in meditation, both the eagle and the tiger are very, very strong spirit animals, so you've got a lot of spiritual strength here. I'm feeling for you a lot of pull when it comes to spiritual energy here. I'm feeling for you. Now let's tap into the energy and see what's going on for you, group 3. First of all, we've got temptation. The temptation cards on the table. Now temptation could be simple as sweet foods, could be addictions. We could be that kind of temptation around doing the things we know we shouldn't, and just being weak. I'm guessing it's like kind of a weakness in character, in that you can be easily influenced, easily swayed. You can very easily go off track when it comes to whatever you're working on, your goals, your steps. You could be easily distracted or tempted to fall off the wagon there. I'm feeling for some of you. Now we've got the running on empty card sitting next to that. This is all about lethargicness. It's about emotional overwhelm as well. Here you can see this card, she's underwater. There's bubbles everywhere, which indicate water means emotions. So here it's saying that emotionally overwhelmed, you're running on empty when it comes to your emotions. Maybe you're all cried out, maybe you've taken as much as you can take when it comes to your emotional tether, and you're feeling quite frayed with your emotions. Your nerve endings, it's like anxiety, it's like the nerve endings around you, they feel to be a little frayed. Maybe it's a lifetime of trauma, a lifetime of dealing with things. Maybe you've pushed it down and haven't dealt with it, but I'm feeling a little bit of emotional overwhelming. Maybe there's a situation going on around you at the moment. Now I have to find positivity in this reading because the readings today are positive, but I just want to get out that there is running on empty here. Emotionally drained, emotionally overwhelmed. Now let me see if I can pull in positive energies for this. Seeking balance is right next to that, so balance and harmony. Now I am seeing this is a very fitness card. The balance, seeking balance can be about balancing your meals, balancing your intake of your macros and your micros, and your nutrients, so making sure you're getting a good balance of all of your nutrients, whether that's your macronutrients or your micronutrients, and being very well balanced. So it feels very much health to me, this card here, sitting next to a card that's about eating sugar. Now this is my sugar sweet, Sugarcoated Oracle. It's all about beautiful messages, but this card is saying eating sugar or giving into temptation. And over here it's saying you need to stay on track here. Stay on track for your goals, for your health goals, your fitness goals about doing the right thing when it comes to nurturing and well-being of your body here. Very important. Now you're needing clarity here. There's a card here that's needing clarity. Okay, so let me a little bit of confusion going on around you. Now this could be confusion around what is good for you about wellness and well-being. Maybe you're following something that you think is good for you and maybe not. Maybe you're eating something that you think is healthy but it's actually not. If you have a look at what's in it, it could be bad things in it hidden in there, or it could be that you're not getting enough nutrients or micronutrients out of what you're eating. So there's a little bit of confusion when it comes to what is right and what is wrong when it comes to fueling yourself. Now I say fueling yourself because we've got running on empty. Running on empty can be because your body's not being fueled. You don't have the energy because you're not fueling yourself with all that's needed, so the nutrients that's needed for your body. This is what's all coming out on your top line. Maybe you've been doing too much sugar. Maybe you're eating for taste or sensation or enjoyment and pleasure, but not so much for like the green shakes, the health shakes, the things that you need. So maybe you need a little bit of more of that to counteract that, because I'm seeing them both on the table. I'm seeing that it's okay to have both. I'm seeing, but you need to seek balance, and you need to have clarity and understanding of what is good for you and what is not, or getting that good balance of all of the things. So not just heavy on the sugars, heavy on the temptations here is what I'm feeling for you. Now don't worry, it's saying, underneath the temptation is saying don't worry. So if you are tempted, if you fall off the wagon, if you are trying really hard and you just can't resist the sugar, it is saying don't worry about it. It's saying just do it in moderation or do it in balance, because that's what the card here is indicating, moderation and balance. Now we've got procrastination here. Procrastination is about sitting. Again, it's sitting under running on empty. So we've got two cards about not moving, no movement here. So we've got running on energy, feeling lethargic, not feeling like you can do anything because you've got no energy. Maybe you have a couple of good hours a day where you've got energy, the rest of the day you don't. And here it's saying it's sitting. This is a very sitting card. Now maybe if the more you do, the more you can build that energy up, but I feel it comes down to nutrients here, because we've got the balancing of the nutrients, maybe the sugars, and it could be something to do with cortisol, how it spikes energy and then crashes energy. So maybe that's going on around you, and that could be why you're feeling unmotivated or procrastinating, no energy and no movement. So it could come down to cortisol levels here as well. So maybe you need to get the cortisol levels checked around you, is what I'm just picking up on here, because we've got two cards sitting on top of each other, running on empty and procrastination, which both no movement, no energy kind of cards here. Now, seeking balance and high demand, we've got the popular right now, high demand, indicating you've got a lot to do, you've got a lot going on, a lot on your plate. Now, it could be a lot on your plate may mean physically eating too much. There's too much on your plate. Could be. But maybe it's all about forgetting to eat too. I know I do that. It's and that's my problem why sometimes I have no energy, is because sometimes I just forget to eat, and then I think, oh, why am I so tired? So here I'm feeling this in high demand is about having a lot to do and a lot to get through, that you may forget to take care of yourself and the well-being here. I think that's the example they're bringing forward. Sometimes they'll use the readers to show an example of your life, what's going on with you, to be able to give a message to somebody else. So I'm feeling here it's about well-being, looking after yourself, not forgetting what's important, forgetting to nurture yourself, forgetting to give yourself the body the fuel that it needs here with this in high demand, because you just get busy doing other things. Embracing change, we've got the butterflies, we've got the wanting to make a change, I'm feeling, is what's going on here, because it's sitting on top of needing clarity. Needing clarity means there's confusion around right and wrong. There's confusion around, what's good for you and what's not good for you. Knowing you need to make a change, but really having the energy and the stamina, I'm hearing, to pull that off is what I'm getting out of this. It's like, you want to embrace change, you want to make a change, you want to get better, you want to get healthy, but I'm feeling you need to, for one thing, understand what that means, have more clarity around what healthy means, what well-being means, and embrace a change. And the other thing is actually having that energy to do that. It feels like there's not enough energy to make those changes, so you just fall into patterns of routine, or patterns, things you always do, or just fall back on temptations there in the cards there. Now let's read your tarot. I didn't actually pull tarot for you, group 3, so let me just pull a couple of cards for you here to see what your tarot message is for the week ahead. Okay, let's read these top 3 cards. We have got the 10 of Wands. Now the 10 of Wands again does indicate the high demand card here. The person that's got a lot of obstacles, a lot of hurdles, carrying a lot of duties, responsibilities, carry a lot on their back. So it could indicate neck pain, shoulder pain. That all comes from carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. It is in the upright position, indicating that you just keep putting more and more on your back. It's like you keep doing more, you keep taking on more and more things, and you neglect your self-care here, neglect your well-being because of it. Now we've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. This is indicating, okay, there's a couple of things that I'm picking up around this Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Number one, she's not sitting in her full power, which means she's not in her beautiful magnetic radiant energy here. She's sitting in a lethargic energy, so the magnetism around her is not there because she's not sitting in her upright power. Her upright power, the Queen of Wands, is a very charismatic person, a magnetic person, somebody that attracts easily because people are drawn to them, things are drawn to them, energy is drawn to this person. But when they're not in their full power, the energy is not coming. You can see this card is sitting on top of the running on empty and the procrastination card. So it's showing that this person's not sitting in their full power. They're not magnetic. Their energy is not radiant. It's not glowing and abundant and bringing in all this beautiful energy, because you're sitting in your negative traits of the Queen of Wands. Now it can also be jealousy. It says jealousy on the card, so it can indicate people around you, people's negative energy around you. There could be a little bit of jealousy. Now it could be you looking at other people and thinking, well, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing as well as that person? Why did they have that but I don't? It's sitting in that kind of negative energy as well. So if that's you, it's something you need to work on, sitting in your strength and power, and you do that by radiating your own strengths and radiating your own magnetic energy, unrelated to what anybody else is doing. So not worrying about what other people are doing, not worrying. And I'm pretty sure I said I think I read, don't worry about what other people are doing. There we go. Don't worry. It says don't worry, but I think that's relating here now to don't worry about what everybody else is doing, what anyone else is doing. Don't compare yourself to other people. Sit in your strength, sit in your own magnetic energy, your own skills, your own vibrancy, and don't compare yourself to other people here. Now we've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse position. 8 of Cups in the reverse position is indicating there's a bit of a blockage here, emotional blockage, because your cups are all about your relationships and your emotions, and there feels to be a bit of an emotional blockage going on here. Now the Ace of Wands in the upright position is about new beginnings, new doors opening around you. Now it could be feeling this energy here of this overwhelm and this lack of energy card coming in here. The doors aren't opening for you. You're not in your magnetic power that you normally are. Quite strong person with beautiful magnetic. You are the Queen of Wands. Charismatic, magnetic, beautiful manifesting abilities. Radiant energy. People are drawn to you when you're in your power. It's that Leo energy, Aries energy, Sagittarius energy. It's fire energy. So it's a really strong energy, but that's when you're in your true strength and power. But I'm feeling you're not. That's causing the blockages because you're not in your true strength of character. So maybe you're comparing yourself to others. Maybe you're wondering why they're different to you or doing better than you, instead of thinking, well, I'm better in a different way, or I'm magnetic in a different way, and understanding what your skills are and your traits are, and really just running with those things and not comparing it to somebody else. Now I've just got one more card here that I'm just going to read off the top of that list. It's the Page of Cups in the reverse position. So we have another reversal here, and this is a level of immaturity, so it's indicating that you will learn these things. So learning the skills that you need to strengthen your character, to sit yourself in the upright position, to sit in your strength of magnetic energy, charismatic energy, vibration, and bringing things to you. Magnetic means bringing things to you, people, things, or what a good energy, whatever it is, situations around you that come to you, just arrive when you need them, or doors open for you, and that's what it is. And with the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, it's showing that doors really aren't opening right now because you feel like maybe there's just something not right. It's like you're wondering why the doors aren't opening like they normally would for you. It's because you're not sitting in your full strength. Maybe you're giving your power to somebody else by wanting to be like somebody else. Maybe it's not even about that. Maybe it's unrelated to anybody else, and it's just about you, and about really having to get to know yourself and getting to know what your strength of character is and what your traits are, to be and to run with those things. And that's a learning process that we all learn as we are in our life, what our mission is, where we don't come in being great at our mission. We have to learn. Being the North Node in astrology is all about what your mission is, your blueprint on your astrology birth chart, and it shows you what your mission in this life is going to be and what you need to work on. But it's challenging. It's something you don't feel comfortable in. It's something that you don't have the expertise in. It's something you have to learn to be good at. It's part of what you're learning in this life, and I feel that's what the Page of Cups is all about in the reverse position, indicating that you'll learn, you'll grow, but you just need to know what your strengths are here and just run with those things. So hopefully that made sense to you. Group 3, I'll see you again next week.